once again, we come back to the same practices again and again because, well, that's what they are. They're practices. Turn that a little bit. So we get better at them. So that's why we, you know, yoga has a lot of many elements, but we need to keep revisiting them on a regular basis to encourage any kind of understanding, deep understanding. So sitting at the start of practice and coming into stillness, quietness, and just starting to notice how the body and the mind kind of resist this wanting to sit still. So you get more comfortable at coaxing the body into quietness and stillness. You get better at tuning in the awareness to the breath, which is a really good quality to calm everything down. So long, straight, extended spine, shoulders relaxed, some openness through the upper body to help you breathe better. Arms and shoulders relaxed, head relaxed. Eyes closed. As my teacher in India used to say, close the external eyes, open the internal eyes, and visualize the space the body occupies. Just breathe quietly, but gently. The mind is soft. And notice any gripping in the body or the mind, any kind of tension that you can feel or sense. And use this even breath even deep, long, smooth breath. So focus on the quality of the breath. Is it even inhale to exhale? Is it smooth and gentle? Is it deep and long? And bring the hands together, palms together, thumbs to heart, chin to chest. Pause for a moment's reflection, maybe intention, or maybe center your practice today around gratitude. And the head and gently open the eyes. So we're going to work into some flow. So although we focus on one element, the other elements even out as well, so there will be some movement through the rest of the body. But the focus today will definitely be on how to mobilize the shoulders, how to open through the front of the body, how to release some tension through the mid-top section of the back and the neck. And then maybe a couple of also stability strengthening exercises as well for the shoulders. So again, work at your own pace. Alexa, play Spotify. Don't overstretch to start with, because she's coming on. We will revisit a lot of these shoulder stretches throughout the whole practice in different ways, sitting, standing, and within the pose. So just take the first few gently. Alexa, play Spotify. Play Spotify. No, there is not Spotify today. So roll the shoulders, start to bring some awareness into this actual complex joint that is the shoulder. It's made up of many elements and it's fairly complex, so any shoulder injury becomes very, very difficult to alleviate. Takes a long time to work it out. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears and feel the tension as the shoulders rise, and then exhale, release and relax everything down. Once more, shrug everything up, tense, 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 and then with an exhale, relax. Start to roll one shoulder. Here comes the little cat. Alexa, play Spotify. She's not playing today. Play Spotify. Shoulder. And the other shoulder. Or maybe we'll go without music today then. So roll the shoulders forward. Feel what that feels like. And as you lift up, open through the chest, as you roll forward, round down through the back a little bit. So inhale, lift up, a bit like a wave. So you're starting to use the cat-cow sensation in the body. Lift open, exhale, round, and back to center. A couple of neck releases. So sit up nice and tall. Just very slowly start to turn and look over to the right. Just notice where your limit is, back to center, really slowly. Left, and you will feel a difference left to right. We all have a dominant side. Right. And left. So 3 times for all the exercises. Right. And left. Slowly back to center. Start to bring the chin to the chest. So as you lift the chest up, draw the chin down and draw the shoulders down. You'll feel a straight stretching through the back of the neck. Couple of breaths here, rising the chest to meet the chin as you breathe in. Inhale, back to center, and just draw the chin up to the ceiling, so you're not throwing the head back, you're stretching through the throat. This is, and gently chin to chest. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, chin to sky. And one more time, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to sky. And release to center. Take the Left hand to the left shoulder, right hand on top of the head over towards the ear. Chin is tucked down slightly and just feel a stretch through the back of the neck. Take a couple of breaths. Really relax this left shoulder down. Inhale up, and same on the other side. So relax the shoulder down. Gently. Stretch over. Inhale as you come back to center. So we're coming to cat-cow. Alexa, play Spotify. She's not playing today. We're doing it in silence. No music. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And again, cat-cow. So really round through the back. And inhale, gaze up. So as you come into your cow pose, a cat-cow pose, walk belly into spine and pause for a moment here and just feel the neck hanging. And inhale to your cow. Deep breaths. Exhale, round the back. Pause for a couple of breaths with the belly drawn in and really stretch through the whole midsection of the back and allow the neck to gently hang. Inhale back to center, knees wide, hips to heels, child pose. Walk the hands as far forward as you can, so really stretch out of the shoulders. Exhale, forehead down and breathe. Inhale as you round up. And just come to kneeling. So this is where you can have a cushion to kneel on if you find it's uncomfortable to sit for any length of time. I'm going to try Alexa one more time. Alexa, play Spotify. Spotify. Maybe, maybe not. So while you're kneeling, belly into spine, spine long, take the hands out. Inhale, reach up. Stretch up, lift up. Just definitely not playing today. Maybe we're supposed to do this in silence today. So draw the arms in towards the ears and really press the hands up, relax the shoulders down. Take a breath. T or cactus the arms out and start to stretch behind you. So it's not a really, it's a gentle opening through the chest and a very gentle gaze up to the ceiling. Deep breaths. And release back to center. Inhale up. The left arm feels a bit strange doing it in silence. Elbow, gently draw the elbow back. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. So maybe you clasp the hands behind you, see how that feels. It might happen, it might not, doesn't matter. It may happen towards the end of class as it eases out. Deep breaths and release. Release both shoulders. Reach out, round through the upper section of the back. Inhale, lift, reach up. Relax the shoulder blades down. Cactus the arms and clasp the hands the other way, other little finger behind you and open through the shoulders, through the collarbones, front of the body. Deep breaths. Inhale, release. Right arm up, stretch up, lift up. Tricep press, gentle. Take a breath. Maybe the hand comes down, reaches around behind you. And again, these clasps often, they're limb length, so don't judge yourself if you can't reach your hands sometimes. It's just the way we're put together. And release the shoulder roll. And we're just going to do a gentle eagle arm, so open out. Cross the right under, and maybe bend up. You can reach the palms together if that's possible. Relax the shoulders. Very gentle circles here, leading with the elbows. You're just working into exploring the full range of motion in your own body. Exhale, take it around the other way. Release the arms, open out wide, stretch out wide. Try and reach back as much as you can. Bringing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, left arm under. Maybe the palms come together or the backs of the hands. Lift the elbows up and take this gentle circle through one way, the other way, a couple on each side. And really feel the shoulders start to open from the back. And the other side. And release. A couple of shoulder rolls. Back to hands and knees. Now you can use your cushion or your blocks for this. Just have them handy for you, or if you don't have any, it doesn't matter. You can work without. So extended puppy pose. First of all, without the blocks, start hips high, walking the hands away, arcing the chest down. Keep the hips up over the knees and just start to take the chin down maybe, or the forehead, whatever feels good in the neck. You can always support yourself with one arm if you find this is a little bit strong in the shoulder. Deep breaths. Engage to come back up. One more stretch. You can use the blocks or you can use your cushion. You're going to come down onto the elbows and just allow the head to sink back so the elbows are slightly raised and apart. You're going to sink back. Might have to take it a little bit wider. Sink the head down between the shoulders. Palms together. Deep breaths, or if you haven't got blocks, just stick with your puppy pose. And inhale, come back up to hands and knees. We'll just work into a gentle flow. This is not the best top really, is it? I'll tuck that in so you can see what I'm doing with my body. Gentle flow, so inhale, exhale through your cat-cow. Tuck the toes, stretch through the feet and the ankles. Walk the hands. Maybe broken toe pose, sit on the toes. Take a breath. Come back to hands and knees, hands slightly further ahead. Tuck the toes, hips to heels. Stretch and reach up to downward facing dog. So down dog is also a really great strengthener for wrists, arms, shoulders, and it requires some flexibility to press back and allow the head to come down. So you'll definitely feel that. So press a little bit more maybe on the hand side than the leg side. So really make it maybe a little shorter and press back, relaxing the shoulder blades down the back. Deep breaths here. Lift the gaze and walk the hands back to the legs, the feet. Knees are bent, belly to thigh. Just let everything hang in ragdoll. So focus on the neck and feel the neck gently open as the head hangs. No weight. Maybe nod, shake the head. Couple of breaths. Release the hands to the floor. Bring the hands to the hips. Engage through the legs. Lengthen the spine. Inhale all the way up. Roll the shoulders. So inhale, lift the arms and hold on to the elbows. You're going to come onto the toes and into a version of your chair pose. So sit and really lift, press those shoulders back as you sit down. The chest is lifted. Pause, breathe. Inhale, release. Shoulder clasp behind you. So open through the chest. Start to draw the elbows together. Soften the knees, belly to thighs. Lift the hands away. Forehead down. Deep breaths here. Engage to come up. Reach up, stretch up. And clasp the elbows the other way. So the other forearm on top, onto the toes. And this form of chair pose. Our forearms will feel a bit weird like that. Sit down on the toes, knees parallel, but the arms are pressing back, shoulder blades sliding down the body. Hold. Inhale to come up, release the arms down. Roll the shoulders, clasp the hands, the other little finger on top. Open through the chest. Bend the knees, exhale, take it over. Forehead down. Relax the neck. Deep breaths. So inhale, release the arms down, stay down. And feel, let the arms just hang from the shoulder sockets. And hands to the floor, walk the hands all the way out to plank. Lower to the knees, exhale. Roll the shoulders, gentle inhale. Exhale. And a little bit of almost like Pilates work here. I'm shuffling down because of the lovely, beautiful weather. So you're going to lengthen the arms ahead of you and lift opposite arm, opposite leg. So lift the left leg, right arm, lower. Then right leg, left arm, lower. And just move side to side 3 times. So right arm, left leg. Right leg, left arm, maybe a little higher. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one hand on top of each other. Lengthen the neck. Forehead to the top of the hands. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Hear these lovely birds singing. So this is another one. It's kind of like a swimming upper body. So reach out, bend the elbows to the sides, lift up and come around. Reach out, lift up a little further and come around. Reach out, bend the elbows up. It's like you're swimming with the upper body. And one more. And release. Forehead down, arms forward. So inhale, you can inhale to locust here with the arms as well, or bring the arms back, your choice. So maybe start with the arms back. Inhale, lift shoulders, lift the legs. Take a breath, then maybe the arms come forward. Lift the arms and the legs, quite tricky. Engage, 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 and release. Take a breath. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Hands under the shoulders, come back to hands and knees. We'll just do a little flow to incorporate the hips as well in the lower body. Take your cat-cow once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hips to heels, stretch forward. Forehead down. Come up slightly, tuck the toes, work your way into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Deep breaths. Inhale, draw the left knee in this time. Left knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. And lower the back knee. Allow the arms to hang vertically. Knee over ankle. Slide this hip down and back. So maybe roll the shoulders here. Upper body's lifted. Strong engagement in that front leg. And relax. Relax the arms down. Sweep the arms up. Reach up. Cactus to the side and hold behind. Stretch away. Deep breaths. And release forward. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Little step in. Take the heel down to the inside and stretch through the front leg. Simple pyramid pose, but with the heel down. So level the shoulders. Deep inhale. Take a long exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come to the back toe, runner's lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms and lift. Deep breaths. Sink the hip, relax the shoulders. Lower the heel, warrior two. Take a good lunge in that front leg. Hands to the hip creases or the waist. Relax the upper body. You're working into eagle arms in warrior two. Sweep the arms up. Right arm comes under and palms together. Take this deep lunge. Check the knees rolled out to the little toe side. And you're rolling to the outer edge of the back foot with the arch lifted. Lift the elbows up, away from the body. Take a breath. And release. Open out. Cartwheel the arms down. Simple twist here. So inhale, lift. Take a breath. Exhale, sweep the arm down. Step the foot back. Lower to the knees, all the way down. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Arm curl, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Deep breath. Come around the other side so you can see. Deep breaths. So draw the right knee into the nose, step the foot through, lower the back knee. Foundation, knee over ankle. Just lift the upper body, shoulders over hips, let the arms hang. Maybe roll the shoulders. Engage that foundation. Inhale, lift. Stretch through that left hip. Exhale, clasp the other little finger on top. Reach open, stretch away. Release the arms. Tuck the toe, lift the knee, little hop in, make the stance a little narrower. Rotate the heel down to the inside and straighten through the front leg. You want to level the shoulders and the hips over that straight leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And breathe. Come back onto the back toe, lunge through the front knee, high lunge, inhale, lift. Pause for a breath. Relax the shoulders. And warrior two. Open out. Open that knee. Lunge as deeply as you can. You're eventually aiming to get that thigh parallel. Roll through the outer edge and check that knee is open. Hands just to the hips. So by keeping the hands here into the body helps you lengthen through the spine rather than leaning forward. So equal the weight in the middle. Float the arms. Open the hands. Eagle arms. Left under. Reach the elbows away. Take a breath. Deep breaths. And release out. Cartwheel the arms down. Step the foot back. Lower to the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Onto the toes and just come down to kneeling for a moment. Going to do a little bit of press up shoulder strengthener into Chaturanga. So to kind of teach you a little bit about the move of Chaturanga. It's a move all on its own, often used in your primary series sun salutations. It shouldn't really be mixed in with anything else. So it's a tricep press. So two versions. We just come to either plank, so starting plank, shoulders over wrists, but lower to the knees. So the body's in one long line. I have to tuck this in so you can see. Body's in one long line. You're not sinking the hips or you're not lifting the hips. They're in one long line. Elbows are tucked in tight. And you're going to lower down with these elbows tight to the body. So you exhale. Inhale. Body's in one long line. Don't lead with the hips. Don't splay the elbows. Just exhale. Inhale. You'll find it should be difficult. If it's not difficult, you're not doing it right. Exhale. Inhale. And gently sit back. The Chaturanga move is from a full press up. We'll have a go now if you feel like it, otherwise stick with that variation. It's a really good strengthener, but if it's not done correctly, really hurts the shoulders long term. So that's why you've got to get it really right from the word go. So to do Chaturanga from a full plank, feet together, legs together, shoulders over the wrists. So you have to move forward, so you have to roll forward on the toes and take it just to here. And back up. Maybe downward facing dog. So it's incredibly tough. Roll forward to plank. Roll forward a little bit further, elbows tight into the sides just to here. Press back up. Exhale down. One more time, it should be really difficult. Roll forward, elbows in or lower to the knees. You have to take the weight forward, forward, forward. Bend to 90 degrees, and collapse. And just come back to kneeling. So Chaturanga is really difficult, and in class you see a lot of people doing it in various different ways, making it as easy as they can, but long term that's not good for your shoulders. So just even sticking with this, to the knees, press up here, really good for the arms and shoulders. So come back into your child pose. Deep breaths. Inhale up. We'll do a nice shoulder opener here. So come down onto the belly. Tee the arms to the sides. Both arms would be good. So the right arm especially 90 degrees. And you're going to bend the left arm up and roll onto the right hip. Bend up the left leg and take the foot to the floor. And this you should really feel this in the shoulder. So there are options here to go further. If that's comfortable in the shoulder, you can bend both feet up. Alternatively, you can reach around for the hand. But those are both quite extreme shoulder stretches. So deep breaths here. And exhale. Gently roll over. I'm going to have to turn around to do the other side. So the wall is there, so just get yourself comfortable. Reach the left arm out. Gently roll onto the left hip, bend the right leg up, and the hand to support you. And just play around with feeling the sensation in the shoulder. You don't want to overstretch or irritate. Deep breaths. And exhale. Back to centre. Now coming back the other way, stay on your belly. Going to do a twist now. So come up into Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders, hands parallel. Take a breath. Going to bend the right leg up to the side. And then you're going to lengthen away with the right arm and tuck the left underneath and gently roll into a reclined twist. Again, difficult for me with the wall, but open out that right arm. The knee may come off the floor. Rotate all the way around so the right shoulder. And then just work from shoulder to knee. Just twist. I'm going to come out the same way. So roll over, slide the leg down, back to your Sphinx pose. So the same on the other side. Lift up the left leg. Lengthen away with the left arm. Tuck the right underneath, like thread the needle. And open into a twist. So your body will adjust to find its comfortable position. So allow the body to move in its kind of free way. Deep breaths here. And to come out the same way, so come all the way around, slide the knee down, untuck back to your Sphinx pose. So one more little working pose before we go down onto the floor. I'm going to work into Dolphin Pose. So just come up onto the hands and knees. You're going to work your way into Downward Facing Dog and then lower to the elbows. So find your comfortable dog facing. Deep breaths. Take a couple of breaths here. Breath in, long breaths out. And then lower the left arm and lower the right onto the elbow. Hands can be clasped together or try and get the forearms parallel to the outer edges of the mat. And just keep pressing the head down, the chest back. It's quite a strong shoulder stretch, this one, and strengthening. If you want a little more, you can come to three-leg dolphin. This takes you up to your pincher, just a little hop, come up to your forearm balance, have a play. And release, go to the knees, hips to heels, forehead down, hands behind you, palms up. Relax the shoulders down. We have to do it on the other side as well, so we have to do that again. I'm afraid we'll come to downward facing dog. Deep breaths here, and this time come down with the other elbow first. The other elbow. Come back to your dolphin, either hands together if that's easier. Slowly walk the feet in a little closer. Deep breaths. And then maybe lift the other leg. So left leg, if it was your right leg before, lift, free leg, dolphin. Have a little play, get a bit of air if you want. Come up. Go to the knees, knees wide. Hips to heels, child pose. Relax the hands by the sides. Relax the shoulders. And then into a prayer. With palms together, elbows on the floor, forehead down, and just bend them up to just behind the neck. And relax the chest and shoulders down. And release. Come up to kneeling. And roll the shoulders once more. So again, you can sit on your cushion for a moment. Just work through your cow-faced arms. So relax. The back is long. Inhale up. Left arm. Bring it down between the shoulder blades. So have a little look and see how that feels now. Does it feel any more open in the shoulder? Reach up behind. And just sit up as tall as you can, belly to spine. Just breathe here. And release. Head up the right. Reach down between the shoulder blades. Maybe you reach up to you reach for the hands. The neck is long, the chin is drawn in a little bit. The head is not protruding forward. And the breath is soft but deep. And relax. We'll go into that neck stretch again. So just clasp the hands gently behind you and bring the fists to the right side. So release the hand up, take it over the head, fingertips towards the ear, and gently draw the chin down and the ear down. So it's kind of a diagonal. Chin comes down and then the head goes over. Feel a stretch through. Deep breaths here. Release the neck. And then take hold of the hand and start to straighten the arm to the diagonal. So see how that feels, stretch. And release to center. Bring the fists to the other side. Left arm onto the head towards the ear. Chin down. Take that stretch over. Deep breaths. Inhale, release. And then again, clasp hold of the wrist and then maybe straighten that arm to the diagonal. See how that feels in the shoulder. And release. Moving down onto the floor. Have your cushion handy as well, because you can use this in Shavasana if you like. Upper back to open up the chest. Come down onto the back. Hug the knees in. So lengthen the back of the neck. Draw the chin in a bit. So you feel this lengthening through the neck. And relax the shoulders down. Hug the knees in. Roll left to right. Lift the right leg up and gently lower it down, hugging that knee in. Deep breaths. And then straighten the left leg up to the ceiling, draw the leg in. Deep breaths. So again, outer edge. To draw in the outer edge, you get this stretch up through the outside of the knee into the thigh. So flex the foot. Release the leg. Bend the right leg up, cross the left leg over. Hug between, draw that knee in. Use the elbow to press the knee out. And flex that left ankle so that the foot doesn't sickle inwards. Lengthen the neck. Breathe into the midsection of the back. Relax the shoulders. And lower the foot to the floor. And just let that right knee lower to the side with the left knee open, and the foot will come flat to the floor. That knee is still open. And relax the upper body. Take a breath. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees in. Take a breath. Start to straighten the left leg and gently lower it down, hugging that right knee in. The neck is long, the chin is tucked. Deep breaths. And stretch the leg up. Feel the circle of the ankle if that feels good, and then flex the foot, draw that leg in. Release now to the stretch, bend the left leg, cross the right over at the ankle, flex that foot, don't allow it to roll in. And draw, hug behind the left knee, use the right elbow to press that knee open. The neck is long, breathe into the midsection of the back. Deep breaths. Release out, take the foot to the floor, but leave that foot crossed over and just let everything roll to the left. The foot will come flat to the floor, the knee is open. Relax the upper body. And breathe. Inhale back to center. We're out of time. I would do so much more. Just rest in your Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Just let the knees roll out. Again, relax the shoulders down, tuck the chin in. Take a breath. Deep breaths in. Pull the knees in together. If you want to lie on your cushion, just gently come up. Take a cushion under the midsection of the back. Really nice shoulder release. Now maybe the head will hang back this time, or maybe you'll pad it out with another cushion, your choice, but it's finding a place that's comfortable for you to relax into, opening the shoulders out. You'll find the shoulders will roll off the cushion slightly, opening through the chest. Or alternatively, just rest in your Shavasana pose. Ultimately, we're trying to undo all that kind of tension from leaning forward, bending forward, text, neck, computer, shoulders. And we're trying to open up the body again. We just come into complete quietness and stillness. I've got those little birdies serenading me here. In the final Shavasana. So really surrender here to the earth. So if you've got a cushion, you can gently slide the cushion away so you come completely flat. Come completely flat to the floor. Just notice the contrast. Maybe bring the legs together and take a big stretch. Deep stretch. Chin to chest. One knee in and the other knee. We'll roll left to right. Gently take it over to one side, the right side if that's good. Cradle the head. And press yourself up to seated. Palms together, thumbs to heart, chin to chest. Pause for a moment's reflection on the practice. Lift the head, inhale, lift the arms, reach up, chin to sky. Hands to sky, deep breath in, take a big circle. to the heart. Inhale up. Reach up, deep breath in. And one more. Inhale into the sky. Exhale. And an Om, cleansing breath. Deep breath to Om. The eyes, namaste. I can't see you when I namaste. I'd like to be able to see you.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Hey, darling, I didn't get to see you. Let me just stop that recording. Be on gallery view. Didn't get to see you all. Was that Greta? It was, wasn't it? Hello.
Yeah.